Hi guys, so right now I want to read the notes and the answer for the questions. 1. Past tense. Past tense? No, I'm sorry. Past simple. Used for finished actions in the past. For examples, he started composing at age 5. I worked in a department store. She studied very hard. Regular verbs add ed. For example, work, invite, decide. Irregular verbs change form. For example, write, wrote, see, saw, go, went, shut, still shut. Questions and negative. Use did or didn't plus base verb. Did you enjoy the party? I didn't buy anything. Past of be, was or were. I, he, she, it using was. You, we, they using were. For examples, they were late. Was the weather good? The notes past continuous used for an action happening in the middle of a time in the past. At 10:30, they were playing tennis. I was walking home when I met Dan. It was raining when I got up. Form was or were plus with ing. Temporary action happening at the specific time. This time last year, I was living in Hong Kong. 3. Past simple versus past continuous. Past continuous, action in progress. We were watching TV when she arrived. Past simple, complete action. She arrived while we were watching. One action happened in the middle of another. Long action, past continuous. Short action, past simple. For example, I was walking when I saw Dan. 4. Verbs not used in continuous. Same as present continuous rule. The wrong one is was knowing or was wanting. The right one, knew or want. For example, we knew each other well. Chris wants to go home. So, I will answer the questions now. 5.1. Read what Laura says about a typical working day. I usually get up at 7 o'clock and have a big breakfast. I walk to work, which takes me about half an hour. I start work at 8:45. I never have lunch. I finish work at 5 o'clock. I'm always tired when I get home. I usually cook a meal in the evening. I don't usually go out. I go to bed at about 11 o'clock. and I always sleep well. Yesterday was a typical working day for Laura. Write what she did. Oh, sorry. Write what she did or didn't do yesterday. 1. She got up at 7 o'clock. 2. She had a big breakfast. 3. She walked to work. 4. It took about half an hour to get to work. 5. She started work at 8:45. 6. She didn't have lunch. 7. She finished work at 5 o'clock. 8. She was tired when she got home. 9. She cooked a meal yesterday evening. 10. She didn't go out yesterday evening. 11. She went to bed at 11 o'clock. 12. She slept well last night. 5.2. Complete the sentences using the following verbs in the correct form. 1. Mozart wrote more than 600 pieces of music. 2. How did you learn to drive? My father taught me. 3. We couldn't afford to keep our car, so we sold it. 4. Dave fell down the stairs this morning and hurt his leg. 5. Joe threw the ball to Sue, who caught it. 6. Kate spent a lot of money yesterday. She bought a dress which cost $100. 5.3. You asked James about his holiday in the US. Write your questions. Where did you go? To the US. We went on a trip from San Francisco to Denver. How did you go? By car? Yes, we hired a car in San Francisco. It is a long way to drive. How long did it take? 2 weeks. We stopped at a lot of places along the way. Where did you stay? In hotels? Yes, small hotels or motels. Was the trip good? Yes, but it was very hot, sometimes too hot. Did you visit the Grand Canyon? Of course, it was wonderful. 5.4. Complete the sentences. Put the verb into the correct form, positive or negative. It was warm, so I took off my coat. The film wasn't very good. I didn't enjoy it much. I knew Sarah was busy, so I didn't disturb her. We were very tired, so we left the party earlier. 5. It was hard carrying the bags. They were really heavy. The bed was very uncomfortable. I didn't sleep well. This watch wasn't expensive. It didn't cost much. The window was open and a bird flew into the room. I was in a hurry, so I didn't have time to call you. I didn't like the hotel. The room wasn't very clean. Next, 6.1. Complete the sentences. Choose from 1. Today, Helen is wearing a skirt. Yesterday, she was wearing trousers. What did he say? I don't know. I wasn't listening. We were sitting at the back of the theater. We couldn't hear very well. This time last year, Steve was working on a farm. They didn't see me. They weren't looking in my direction. 6. The weather was bad. It was very cold and it was snowing. 7. I saw you in your car. Where were you going? 8. I saw Kate and a few minutes ago. She was looking for you. Which goes with which? When I got to the cafe, my friends were waiting for me. We fell asleep while we were watching a film. Amy learned Italian when she was living in Rome. Tom didn't come out with us because he wasn't feeling well. The car began to make a strange noise. When I was driving home, the TV was on. She was working in a clothes shop. Last, when I first met Jessica, but nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. The TV was on, but nobody was watching it. When I first met Jessica, she was working in a clothes shop. Then, 6.3. Put the verb into the correct form, past continuous or past simple. I saw Sue in town yesterday, but she didn't see me. She was looking the other way. I was cycling home yesterday when a man stepped out into the road in front of me. I was going quite fast, but luckily I managed to stop in time and I didn't hit him. Last, put the verb into the correct form, past continuous or past simple. Jenny was waiting for me when I arrived. What were you doing at this time yesterday? I was asleep. Did you go out last night? No, I was too tired. How fast were you driving when the accident happened? Sam took a picture of me while I wasn't looking. We were in a very difficult position. We didn't know what to do, so we did nothing. 7. I haven't seen Alan for ages. When I last saw him, he was trying to find a job. I was walking along the street when suddenly I heard something behind me. Somebody was following me. I was scared and I started to run. When I was young, I wanted to be a pilot. Later, I changed my mind. Last night, I dropped a plate when I was doing the washing up. Fortunately, it didn't break. That's all from me. Thank you.